Like weekend of confrontation between protesters and police in downtown Portland. Scenes like this once again bringing new concern about tear gas being used to disperse protesters.
So it was just a week ago that Governor Kate Brown signed a new law banning tear gas use, except after a riot is declared and officers are supposed to let people know it's about to be used. Tonight, our Lisa Balick is live downtown Portland getting answers about what's happening.
Yeah, actually what's happening right now, we got down here, as we see the federal courthouse behind me is already being boarded up once again, expecting protests tonight. Now, as far as the use of the tear gas, a lot of people think that that new state law, as well as the court order, are banning tear gas. That's completely not true. Now listen to this. What we did find out today is that the Portland Police Bureau is under a temporary restraining order from a judge back in June. It limits tear gas use and less than lethal munitions, but they can be used if lives or public safety is at risk. And the new state law does not apply to federal law enforcement officers who were out by the federal courthouse and other federal buildings here this weekend and did use tear gas. The group Don't Shoot Portland has asked a judge to hold the city of Portland in contempt, saying city police have violated the tear gas order. Portland police won't talk about the use of tear gas now that it's being argued in court.
We have to be able to use tactics and strategies with the goal of promoting life safety and trying to keep things safe. Property damage is always going to be secondary to life safety.
Meanwhile, today, the head of the Portland Police Association issued a statement saying the rioters who come out nightly armed with weapons and a plan to cause as much destruction as possible, whatever names they give themselves, whatever their goals may be, it's clear they've drawn attention away from an important message about social and racial equity that needs to be heard, and they've taken away from a message that could transcend the country's history forever. Their destructive and chaotic behavior defines the meaning of white privilege. Their total disregard for people, property, and the law embodies entitlement. Meanwhile, there is also growing dissension between city and state leaders about how to handle the confrontations and the tension between police and protesters. I'll have more on that coming up tonight at 5. Live in downtown Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.